All right, everybody, it looks like we are good to go. The audio is set up. Let me take that intro music off there and we are ready to go. Major assignment 2, here we go. All right, as we are getting started, everybody, first things first, type your name in. All right, make sure you type your name in the blue box. My name for this video is Math Whisperer. All right, next thing, everybody, you're going to need to look up some rates of interest. Now, please check this out with me. Right down here, you see we have tabs. Those are the 4 tabs for our assignment. Obviously, we're on the savings and loan. We have the budget, cost projection, the conversion, and right there, the third one right there is the mortgage rates. Okay. So after I typed my name in, I got 3 years, 1985, 74, and 1990. I would click on this more historical mortgage rate. And here's the year 1985. You can see they're all listed there. The year 1990, just go to the right month. 1974, they're listed there. Just go across to the right month. And you have all the rates that you need. All right. Next, make sure when you type these in, notice everybody, 12.19%. Watch what I did. I'll do it again with you guys. Okay, type in 0.1219. All right. And once you're done typing in 0.1219, make sure you've converted it to a percent by clicking on the percent symbol right here. That would be 1 and 2. You would click right there on that to add more decimals. That would be the second thing you would do. Okay, so 1, click on the percent, 2, click on add 2 more decimal places. All right, next we are going to type in some amounts for a mortgage. I mean, not mortgage, utilities, right? Electric, gas, water, other, etc. All right. So type those in for yourself. You should have those from your week 2 major assignment 1, right? Once you're at this point, everybody just add these up. Remember how we use the sum formula equals sum, right? Open parentheses. Take your mouse, left button, left click, drag down. You can see the cells are highlighted. Close it with the parentheses. You now see the cells that you are adding together. Hit enter and you are done. All right, next. It says for me to invest some of my savings from my new utilities that I've just installed in my home. So I'm going to multiply the percentage. So take your mouse, type in equals, take your mouse, left click on it. You can see it says equals C34. Multiply, that's the asterisk, times C33, hit enter, and you guys are good to go. Once again, if you want to see that formula, what I did, just click right there on the formula bar, and you can see the formula and the cells that are highlighted at the moment. All right, you're good to go. Hit enter. Next, we want to bring this amount forward. It says using a cell reference for each entry. Okay, so equals, take your mouse, click on it, enter. You're good to go. Okay. If you wish to copy that formula into the other cells, all you have to do is go up here, type in a $ in front of the C, dollar in front of the C, hit enter, and you can now copy that formula to the left if you want to. Once again, what did I do? Equals $, then the cell reference. And now it's locked horizontally. All right, so I have entered in the number of contributions per year, which is 12, the number of years, which is 5. So I'm doing this for 5, 10, and 15 years. It's monthly each time. So the only thing that's going to change is row 41, 5, 10, 15 to match row 37. Okay. Now I need to calculate the total amount that I will save over a span of 5 years if I invest that monthly amount at a rate of 8.5% for 5 years. I'm going to use the formula that is right here, right there. I took the time just a moment ago to simply type this formula down. It's the same formula you find right here, right there in the text box. I just simply wrote it down so that I wouldn't have to keep going back and forth, okay? So there's my formula. I just got to type it in following the formula. Remember to start with equals. P is my monthly payment that I'm making. Just click on that cell, right? Click right on it. You can see it's highlighted. Next comes multiplication. All right, next, double parentheses open, double parentheses, 1 plus. Next, R is my in rate of interest divided by, that's forward slash, divided by N, which is cell B40, close parentheses. All right, next is your asterisk, which is shift 6. I mean my caret, not asterisk. So that is shift 6, open parentheses, N times T. N is where I just was, B40 times, don't forget the times, right? T, which is B41, close my parentheses, minus 1. All right, remember, I'm using this formula right here. So minus 1, close parentheses. All right, close parentheses, forward slash, open parentheses, R once again divided by N, R divided by N, close parentheses, and we've got it. Whoops, I got a typo up here. Close parentheses and hit enter. All right. So in this case, I will have saved $25,581 and some cents. All right. Over a span of 5 years, making a monthly payment of $343.28. All right, what are my total contributions? I'm going to make a payment every month, right? Every month I'm going to make a payment for 12 months per year for 5 years. So multiply those together equals my payment times the number of months per year times the number of years. You guys notice I'm using my mouse. I'm not doing any typing here except for the equals and the asterisks. Everything else, I'm just using my mouse to click on the cell. All right, hit enter. How much interest will I have accrued? Well, I have 25,000 something in my account, right? That I saved. How much did I put in? 20,000 something, right? The difference between those two is how much interest I earned. So equals the total amount in my account minus the amount that I paid in. Okay, hit enter, and I'm good to go. Once again, at this time, everybody, if those are not formatted correctly, make sure you click on the dollar symbol right here on the toolbar and format it to the accounting, okay? All right, next, I had to take a loan out to purchase these new utilities for my home, these new products. So I'm going to be paying a loan off. The formula to the right here, everybody, I also took from up above in the text box. I'm going to put it right in here with you guys. Now, just to remind you guys, remember back in topic 1, DQ1, we did this exact thing, okay? Exact same formula. So it's nothing new. It's just a reiteration of what we've already done. Start with equals, then P. P is my principal, all right? Then the asterisk, then forward slash, parentheses rather, then R, all right? And then the forward slash, and then N, which is B51, close parentheses, forward slash, which is divide, open parentheses, 1 minus, open parentheses, 1 plus R divided by N again. R divided by N. All right, close parentheses. I need the caret key, so that is Shift 6, open parentheses, negative N, which is B51 times T, which is B52. Close it off with a double parentheses, and we have completed the task. You guys can see the formula. You can see everything is highlighted, showing you what cells I've been using, B49 through B52. Hit enter, and we are good to go. We're going to make a payment here. It says $363.46. Now the question is, how much will I pay next? Row 54. How much will I pay over time for this loan? Well, the amount you pay is always the payment times the number of payments per year times the number of years. All right, same thing. Equals the payment times the number of payments per year times the number of years. All right, what's my total I will have contributed? $21,800 and some dollars, right? How much of that is interest? The interest is the difference between what I've accumulated over time, what I've paid in this case over time, and subtract from that the loan interest, the loan principal that I originally started with. So that is equal the total amount that I paid over time minus the original loan principal. Okay, hit enter. And I've got it. Once again, guys, you can copy these formulas, make sure they're formatted correctly. I'm not going to do anything else for columns C and D. That's up to you guys. All right. Next, what's my total savings from energy improvement? All right, my total savings, go back up here. The total contribution over the number of years, right, from my savings. That is B43. The total loan payments, that is B54. So once again, equals, and just scroll up if you want to, or type it in, it doesn't matter, B43. All right, next, my total payments that I've made equals the total paid. All right, the question is now, oops, I got a wrong cell here. I have B43 and it's supposed to be B42, right? B42. So let's go back down here and type in the correct cell, B42. There we go. So the total amount that I've saved, you guys can see it right here. Total amount saved, B42, 25,000 something. All right, and the next one was the total amount paid right there, and that is row 54. All right, and the question is, did I save more than I paid? And the answer is yes, I did in this case. So yes, have you broken even? Yes, I have. Good job. Moving on. All right, next. This question asks you, going up here, it says to find the CPI values for the given year. This cell highlighted, this cell, these gray cells highlighted when I typed my name in on the first slide, okay? So then it asked me to look up the CPI value, and I did that. How do I do that? Click the CPI link right here. And when you do that, you will be taken to, let me share my screen with you guys. You will be taken to this website. All right, you want to click right here, US cities, average all items, retrieve data. Here's the table. I looked up the appropriate values that I was given. You guys look the same thing. Look them up right here. If your years don't match exactly, use exactly the closest one that you can. Okay, that's all you got to do. All right. Back to the Excel sheet. So now I have my values, my CPI values. Notice I had year 2017 instead of a year later. That's 2018. I'm good to go. Now I need my formula for inflation. Now you guys did this week. Topic 2, DQ1. That's the percent increase, okay? That is the new minus the old divided by the old, okay? Super simple formula. All right, so right here I would type in equals, parentheses, the new minus the old. All right, close parentheses, / the old, hit enter. Once I've done that, make sure you format this correctly. Remember, percent, decimal places. All right, how many does it say? 2 right here, 2 decimal places of precision. All right, so everybody make sure you're good to go there, and we will move on. All right, next. It says, enter your budget total from cell G21 of the monthly budget sheet from major assignment 1. All right, I don't have a monthly total from major assignment 1, so I'm going to type in an amount here, okay? Let's suppose my amount was $1,254.52, okay? I need to format that correctly by going up here and clicking on the $sign. All right, values of T over the next year, that would be 1, 5, and 10 for my values of T. All right, what is my formula? It's given to me right exactly in the middle of the screen right here. Start with the equal sign, right? So equals my budget, that's B, that's right here. Click on it. Asterisk, open parentheses, 1 plus R. R is right here that I just calculated. If you want to copy this formula, make sure you put the $sign in between the B and the 20. All right, close parentheses. Then you need the caret key for the shift 6. Gives you the caret key, and T is in cell B34, and I'm done. Hit enter, and I'm good to go. Okay. All right, and the percent increase, everybody, once again, the percent increase should be exactly the same as it was up above, right? Basically the same idea. So let's make the formula again like we did just a moment ago. Remember what that was. That was equals, parentheses, new, right? New minus old, using my budget this time, right? Close parentheses, / divided by the old. All right. If you want to copy this formula, I'm going to let you guys think about which one you would want to be static, in other words, be still, and which one you'd want to move down. Okay. You're looking for the percent increase over your current budget. So what's my percent increase for year 1? It is exactly what I expected it would be, the same thing we just got up above. All right, make sure you format that correctly, a percentage, 2 decimal places, and we're good to go. All right, now you guys can use those same formulas. Obviously, you got to go down in the values of T. You want your value of R to stay the same in your budget formula in column C. And your percent will obviously increase as time goes on because the number of years is extending out, which means your budget and your percent increase will be increasing over time. And once again, if you want to copy those formulas, you guys think about which ones you want to be, which cells you want to be static. Notice I already locked one of them in place here, right? I locked B20 in place by putting a $sign there. Do I want C 32, 34, 35? Yeah, I do. I want it to move down. Do I want B? I don't mean C. Do I want C33 to move down? My bad. C33 is my budget. Would I want that to move down? No, I wouldn't. All right. I wouldn't want my budget initially, my initial projected budget to go down. So if I wanted to lock it in place, I would put a $sign, not a percent. I would put a $sign in that formula so that it would remain locked. Okay. So remember, a $sign between the letter and the number always locks it in place, the letter and the digit. All right. Good, good. Moving on, guys. On to conversions. All right. So first letter of your name, second letter of your name, first letter of your last name, second. Oh, I forgot something here. There we go. What was your monthly savings in dollars? Okay. This says do what? Start by transferring your monthly savings from the savings and loan analysis sheet using Excel formula. Savings and loan analysis sheet. Where was that? Oh, that was back here, right? That was back here. All right. What am I trying to think about bringing forward? Start by transferring your monthly savings. Okay. Let's go look over here. Where was my monthly savings? Oh, there it is right there, right? My monthly savings. That is cell C35. All right, so if I'm going to project that or bring that forward to my last sheet, I'm going to go right here. I'm going to click equals. And I'm going to go to that savings and loan analysis, click on that cell. You can see it's highlighted. I now hit enter. And there it is. I brought it forward. If you click on it, you can see it brought it forward or copied it from the tab, Savings and Loan Analysis tab, cell C35, and I'm good to go. All right, next. My name here, remember, was Math Whisperer. So M is the first letter of my name. I chose Maldives. How did I do that? All right. I just went down here. I looked at what cell it was in. All right. There it is. D45. That's all I did. I didn't retype it because I'm a little bit lazy here, right? I just typed in equals, clicked on cell D45. There it is. All right. Next, type in today's date. My date today that I'm working on this assignment is March 14, 2013. Now I need to know the name of the Maldives, and I need to also the letters, the 3-letter currency for that. How do I do that? It says do that by following this currency converter link right here. All right, so once I do that, everybody, let me share my screen with you guys. Once I do that, I will come to this page right here. All right, notice this drop down arrow here always gives me all the different countries I want. So I just can type in here which one I want. And there it is. All right, I just started typing the word. All right, hit the convert button. All right, and there is my conversion. So that is the amount that I need. I need this name. All right, I need this name right here. I don't need it that big of a font though, do I really now? So let's get that font back down to a right size. And I need the letters. What are they? MVR. Okay, so MVR. I know I'm still back another tab. I got you guys. Let's share the screen back over. All right, so you can see there I copied in the name. I typed in the 3 letters, MVR. I need the numbers. So I'm just going to copy those again as well. And here I go. Okay, once again, I don't need the font that big. So I'm going to minimize this a little bit more. There I go. All right, now I'm good to go. Now, this says, your savings in the country's currency. Note that you must enter a formula here and then format the cell to display the currency code. Do not enter the text in this cell. No text. Okay. So up here, here's my savings right there. What is question? What is $343.28 in this country's currency? All right. So equals. Click on that cell. Times. So B37 times my currency conversion ratio, which is this. This says this country's, the MVR, all right, is 15.399635 for every $1 US. So now hit enter and I have that correct code. But the problem is that I don't want it to be formatted to dollars. I want it to be formatted to the correct currency. So right click here, all right, format my cell. I want to format currency. All right, now I got a whole bunch of things over here to consider. All right, over here, look, drop down, gives me all kinds of things. Do they have one in here for this country? We'll see shortly. All right, scrolling down, look for this country. Looking for the right one. There's Maltese, that's not what I want. All right, still looking. That's not what I want. All right, let me see if I can find this guy, right? All right, if nothing else, all right, if nothing else, I can use the MVR. That's what the title was, the name of it was MVR. There it is. And I've got it. All right, so MVR is the currency code. MVR is my currency code. All right, next it says 980 units in the country's currency. Note the example uses 1,000 units. Okay, so mine is 980. It's in the country's currency. What would that be in US dollars? Okay, what would that be? Okay. Now, everybody, that's going to be, in my example here is 980 or 1,000, whatever yours is, it doesn't matter, divided by this country's currency, which is in this case C33. Hit enter and you've got it. All right, this is a US dollar, so hit equals. And that tells me that $980 and the MVR is $63.64 in US currency. And we are done, everybody. All right, I hope it goes great. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Success to all of you. I appreciate your determined effort, everybody. Take care. I'll see you in class.